What do you do to break through the noise today, like on social media? Like, how do you distinguish yourself
I don't
from
do
the
that
rest?
actually.
No.
No, I don't do that. Sometimes I don't have the energy because yet again, it's about being real.
Yeah.
So I don't force it. So it will come. So I go quiet actually.
You go
No,
quiet.
really, I do that just to
Yeah.
recharge. I personally manage my page. I like to do it because it's about what I'm feeling,
Yeah.
what I'm going through, what I want to
Exactly.
show.
Exactly.
So this is why it's real. And I get, I don't know, maybe inspired sometimes more than sometimes. Yes, I'm super excited about the sharing and the posting and stuff. The identity of the brand, it's more like the
It's more
passion
like you.
and authentic and, like.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this because I find like any small business, it's much nicer to have the person, the
You
founder.
protect.
Yeah, you protect it and you make it like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I was in a meeting with one of my clients, and I was like, "What do you want your brand to be?" Because she's going through a rebrand, and she's like, she started explaining to me. I said, "Oh, you mean like you?"
Exactly.
She's like, "Yes, yes, I want it to be like me," and it's more authentic, and people can sense it. If you're faking something, at the end of the day, they will notice that it's fake.
No, it's fake. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's much nicer.
They have to love the person behind everything, behind the brand.
All right, and what inspires you to create these designs? Like, where do you get the inspiration from?
Actually, it's about my lifestyle. Like when I had my kids were young,
Yeah,
so I needed a backpack. So I did the backpack.
yeah,
So I needed to be practical. I needed to, like,
yeah. Did you
it's
do a
about my
diaper
lifestyle.
bag?
What?
Did you do a diaper bag?
No, because
No.
I don't, exactly. I like
You don't like.
simplicity. I did the backpack in a way that it's a normal, simple backpack, but it has this hidden pouches and compartments inside. So you can put the bottle and
Yeah.
so they won't notice. This is what it's nice about the brand because it's always simple, but somehow it's versatile. So
Yeah.
it's, I don't know if it's easy to do. It's my thing, so I don't know. But versatile, like if you add a strap, if you add a handle, if you add this. So I keep these options. Actually, it's very hard to design a simple product
Yeah.
piece because you have this hidden hooks and the straps and the chains but when you look at the bag, it's simple and it doesn't show. It's like
Yeah.
really neat.
So you can use it during the day. You can go out at
Yeah,
night
exactly.
and
If you
remove
remove this, if you
straps.
do that, you change totally the design.
So your inspiration is from your
Yes,
own
actually it is.
needs.
That's why I told you I step back a bit. I take like a break to rewire, recharge, and start again.
Yeah. I noticed that you're venturing into shoes. I saw that you have a few designs in shoes.
Shoes is more seasonal. Shoes are
Okay.
seasonal. It's not my field. I feel it's not me. Seasonal, what I want, what I want to
Again.
wear, what I don't find.
Yeah.
So few years ago, I used to do the flats because I wanted something comfortable.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing heels because I feel like I'm in this phase
Yes.
of I want a bit more
Yeah.
elegant look.
And the people, how are they reacting to these things? Like now you're doing what you
They
want.
wait for it. They love.
They like it.
Yes. they love
Okay.
it.
All right. So they're accepting all of the.
Yeah, because I don't go crazy.
Yeah, I noticed it's very
I go
simple
crazy with
and-
colors, maybe. Yet they love it.
Yeah.
Yet they love it. I'm more classic.
Yeah.
I think they don't know about this about me. I'm really simple and classic, but the accessories are shoes, bags, belts. Accessories should be a statement. Usually we go basic outfits, so you add a statement piece.
I feel that because you're creating your own Instagram posts and you're creating your own designs, you're also attracting the same type of people who are liking the same style of designs. Like you will not attract someone who likes things that are very
No,
extravagant.
they like it because then they choose the color, the pop of color.
Yeah.
So actually, I have all styles, all ages, because yet again, a simple bag. If it's black, depends on the texture
Yes.
and the color. The design is simple. So if it's black or brown or like neutral color, so a classic lady at her 40s, 50s, I don't know, she would buy it. But then you have the teenagers, same bag. If you have it in yellow or red or like orange or anything,
Bright
she
colors.
would like to have it also. So it's about the color.
If you're building a product-based brand, you don't have to do it alone. The Scale Partner community is a free space where founders connect, exchange ideas, and support each other. Inside, you'll find workshops, honest conversations about growth, and people who truly get the journey. Join us for free at community.rectified.co/scalepartner. Do you feel that the market here is saturated with people who create handbags or everything fashion, accessories, handbags, shoes? Like there's a lot. How do you feel that it's real, or you can find your place?
Honestly, I don't follow them. I don't know. I know nothing about them.
Yeah.
So actually, they copy me a lot, and I'm flattered because
Yes,
you have this
it's a
big
compliment.
international brands, luxury brands. So and they choose to copy me or my brand. So I'm really flattered. But no, I don't follow them because it's me. I have this.
You created your
I
own
don't get
space, and
affected of.
you don't look at the competition. That's very interesting.
On the contrary, I'm more
Yeah.
excited because they don't know my next move. Even I don't know my next move. So
Exactly.
so it keeps it like more alive.
Yeah, whatever new thing you need, you will.
So they should follow my lifestyle and my.
Yeah, exactly. They should see where
If I'm
you
traveling,
hang
I have a
out.
long trip, or I design a bag like like a crossbody
Yeah.
because I don't like. By the way, I don't like shoulder or
Shoulder.
crossbodies. I don't. I do them.
Yeah.
That's why I add the straps. I like clutches and top handles.
Yeah,
It's more elegant. I love it.
that's true.
So if I have a trip, or depends on what kind of trip, so I design the bag according
To your needs.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. That's very interesting. I see a lot of people, whether it's on the podcast or people I work with, they always come and tell me, "Oh, I want to do like this brand, or I want to do like that
we
brand."
have that a lot.
Yeah, and I try to like make them figure out what they want to create or where they want to be.
I don't do that. Even the big brands that they pop up every time you scroll. I don't look to the details and stuff because it blocks my vision of. I never do that. I never.
And without
I have an
knowing-
idea of the trend, of course, but I don't follow and get into it. Like
Yeah.
it will block the whole.
And without knowing, you will copy something, and you will think
Exactly,
it's
it will
your
block
own.
you.
Yeah, it
Because
will.
you have something in mind, then you see that you're more.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I avoid that. I really avoid that.
I see that often on TikTok or on Instagram. They're like, be inspired by this person, but don't do.
Even with my post, what I
Yeah.
feel,
Yes.
I do it like 10 minutes in the morning before I head out. So, they save pictures and they come with really they do that.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a part of it why it's
unique.
exactly.
It's unique. Yeah, I don't see something similar in the market here. It's very simple. It's very like it shows, even from the picture. It shows the leather.
The quality,
It shows,
the quality.
you can see that it's not
Every
not
stitch,
some-
every detail, the hardware, it's all gold plated.
And the pricing, it's not with the quality. It's not. I noticed it's not super crazy high. Other brands have even less quality than what you have, maybe cheaper leather or whatever, and they're much more expensive just because,
No, this part, I'm fair, I think, for what I'm offering.
Exactly.
Because at the end, I want to sell and I want the turnover.
Yeah.
And in sense of, I want to have new items, new pieces, new colors, new designs. That's why it's not about, of course, I'm invested in it and everything, but it's about to bring a new product, a new piece, a new idea. So that's why the prices are, I think they are fair.
How many product lines do you have, or do you decide that I want, let's say, 5 designs per season, or you
Depends
just
on the
create?
designs. Sometimes a bag that sells super. I did one time. I designed just 2 times maybe or more. I had this design that maybe I didn't do anything else for 4 years. I used to only do from that design.
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
So it was the Lucy bag. Then
Yeah.
came Charlotte also.
Okay.
So I don't change when a bag when it becomes iconic. So.
As a business, if we're going to talk a little bit about the financial side, you funded the business yourself, but now there's always like a cash flow that you need to manage to create new products, to order new things. How do you manage all that? Does it just flow, or do you plan things in advance? You anticipate, the demand?
Of course, I plan, but usually I go with the flow. I go with the flow. Yet again, depends on the market, which situation Lebanon.
What's happening
in Lebanon. So I don't take big risks, but no, I don't stop there. It's the mix of it.
Yeah.
I take the risk, but not big risk.
Yeah.
So
you don't order
you have to be
a
always
lot.
careful. Like like
yes, a little
you
bit.
never know what's
exactly. So in terms of quantities, you keep it a bit conservative.
Yeah, I used to do more. I used to go crazy about the quantities. Now I reproduce. So I'm not stocking that big quantities as before.
Is it fast because it's local production? Is it faster to create? Like if you need 5 new bags and somebody really wants them, you can create it very quickly?
No, usually I don't do like that small quantities.
Yeah.
No. I do like 20 and more per design.
Yeah.
So it's fast. Depends on the queue. Depends on the demand. Depends on the production. There is a queue. Always there is a queue. Depends on the sales. Depends.
What's happening in the market also.
So usually I'm fast, but I like to take my time.
Yeah.
During production, because you have always unexpected surprises.
Yes, to make sure everything's being done right, etc. Yeah,
I need it to be perfect.
Yeah. Do you have since you're making smaller quantities, maybe you don't have it, but do you have stock that stays?
No, I don't keep stock.
You don't keep stock
at all.
Okay, and you don't
I
have
manage somehow to sell everything.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
The stock that I have, they are my own bags that I don't get rid of them. I take from each design. I have a small collection at home.
Yeah,
these are the ones that I keep for like the memory maybe of the design.
Yeah.
But not more than that.